Thanks so much. You heard two soloists on that one. The first was Emily Rossetti on trumpet. Give her a hand. And she was going back and forth with Iondi Ramsey on trombone. Give her a hand. The next tune we're going to do is from the movie The Incredibles 2. This is Diggin' the New Digs. Thanks so much. There were several solos on that. The first was William Stanford on alto sax. Give him a hand. Yep. Next, you heard Ryan Watson on trombone. Give him a hand. Make sure I don't miss anyone. And over there on bass, that was Everett Clark. Give him a hand. Nice job. And the last solo you heard was Jada Gardner on tenor sax. Give her a hand as well. The last tune we're going to do is by a bass player named Charles Mingus, maybe the most famous jazz bass player of all time. This is entitled Moanin'. It is a Barry sax feature. It's going to feature Andy Matovic on Barry sax. There's other solos as well that I'll introduce after the tune is done, but here is Charles Mingus's Moanin'. Thanks so much. Once again, that was Andy Madovic on Barry sax. Give him a hand. William Stanford on the alto sax. Give him a hand. And over here on tenor sax, that was Tilly Malone. Give her a hand. The band, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We're going to have a brief transition to our next group. Nice job.
That was really good.
It's good. Shortstop is first. Number 2 solos, Brandon Tilley. Brandon Tilley. Shortstop is first 2 times in the solo section. Watch me. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Seated before you is the Brush Jazz Ensemble. Give them a hand, please. The first tune they're going to do tonight is a Carl Stroman composition entitled Shortstop. Thanks so much. First soloist you heard was Brandon Watson on trumpet. Give him a hand. And Tilly Malone on tenor sax. Give her a hand as well. The final tune for the jazz ensemble is a song made famous by Trombone Shorty. This is Back at Town. I'll introduce the soloist when we're done. It wouldn't be a concert day if something didn't cataclysmically break. You good? All right, so solo order, William. soloists on that, you heard William Stanford on tenor sax this time. He plays a different sax in every band. You heard Ryan Watson on trombone. Give him a hand back there. Bernadette Seddon over there on piano. And a special shout out to Ashley Amir, who normally is a flute player, but she's on the other extreme of the band playing bari sax. She learned it just for this ensemble this year, playing all those low parts. The band, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We're going to have another brief transition to the wind ensemble up on the main stage. Good. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Seated before you is the Brush Wind Ensemble. Give them a hand, please. Their first song tonight is titled Music for a Darkened Theater. It features the music of Danny Elfman. Now, if you don't know him, he wrote music for like the original movie Beetlejuice, if any of you have ever seen that. Or if you're my age, you've probably seen that old campy horror series called Tales from the Crypt, where that little creepy puppet would come in before commercials and laugh at you. He wrote the music for that. So it's kind of campy horror movie music, so there's some strange sounding percussion instruments that you'll hear and a lot of drastic dynamic changes. But it's been a real good challenge for the band. Like, it's really pushed them to get better in a lot of ways that they needed to. So it's been fun working on it. It will be conducted, she chose the song as well. It will be conducted by Miss Paul. So please help me and welcome Miss Paul to the podium. And here is Music for a Darkened Theater. Thank you so much. The next song we're going to do is from the recent Barbie movie. This is entitled, What Was I Made For? Thank you so much. Flute solo you heard on that was played by Bernadette Seddon. Give her a hand, please. I have misplaced my script. Got it. Too many irons in the fire. Couple announcements before we get into the seniors and the awards here. May 9th is, I'm sorry, not May 9th, this coming Monday, May 14th is our next booster meeting at 7 p.m. in the band room. All of you are welcome to attend. The marching band registration, if you haven't seen the emails that I've sent or the attachments, that's going to be May 30th and June 5th. June 4th, and both are 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. The South Euclid Memorial Day Parade is on Memorial Day, May 27th, and training week 1 starts July 16th for marching band, and the 21st we're off to camp, which isn't that far away. The total cost of band camp is going to be $265. The boosters decided that this past month, which is a little bit less than it was last year. They contributed some significant amount of fundraising money and some grant money to try and reduce the cost for you guys as well. So that's what that will be. Before we perform our last song, I want to take a minute to recognize the seniors in the group here. There's not a lot of them, but they are certainly very, very important to the success we've had this year. They've been just a wonderful class to work with. Like I said, there's just a few of them, but they have really, really been great leaders this year, both musically and behaviorally. Just great role models for the young underclassmen to emulate. So a lot of our success this year is due to you guys' work, seniors. Thank you so much. I'm going to call their names one at a time, and you can clap for them in between because they deserve it. The first is Tilly Malone. Give her a hand. Stand up. Remain standing. Next is Robert Hill. Give him a hand. Cameron Thompson. Antonio Morallo. Give him a hand. This next senior, she isn't even actually in band class. She's an XL Tech kid, which keeps her from being able to take it because she's not here during the day when band happens. But she really wanted to be a part of this concert. So on days when she didn't have XL Tech, she would just wander down to the band room and join in. And she's been with us in marching band, but she just wanted to be a part of the concert. And it was just very cool to be able to include her. She's back there in the percussion section, Centia Lanton. Give her a hand. AJ Rossetti, give him a hand. He's back there. Wave, AJ. And our final senior is Lauren Turner. Give her a hand. She's back in the percussion section. Well, the class of 2024, ladies and gentlemen, give them a hand, please. And again, folks, thank you for a great year, seniors. Like I said, the improvement is a big part of, your leadership has been a big part of that, so thank you so much. I'm going to miss you guys next year. Keep in touch, all right? You guys can have a seat. Lastly, before we play the final song, I have a couple awards to give out. The first is the Louis Armstrong Award, and it's named for the famous trumpet player and is awarded annually to the senior student who has demonstrated outstanding musicianship in the field of jazz music. The recipient is given a certificate, a trophy, a lapel pin, and his or her name will be displayed on a plaque in the band room, which they've replaced the boards in the band room. Those plaques are going up by the end of this year, I promise. They haven't been on the walls for a couple of years, but I promise they're going up this year. So the plaque is displayed in the band room. This year's Louis Armstrong Award winner is Tilly Malone. Tilly, come forward. The John Philip Sousa Award is named after the famous musician and band leader and is awarded annually to the most outstanding senior band member. It is considered the highest honor a band member can achieve. The recipient is also given a certificate, a trophy, a lapel pin, and his or her name will be displayed on a plaque in the band room. Same as last year, it's rare that the same student earns both of these, but occasionally there is someone who deserves both, and this year, again, we have that. She earned it by working and practicing, constantly striving for excellence, attending everything on time, communication with me whenever there was an issue, ideas for things that we can play, things that we can do. I mean, she just is always thinking about how she can help, and she's been great this year. So this award also goes to Tilly Malone. Give her a hand, please. You can have a seat. I got your stuff up there. I'll give it to you after 5. All right, without any more talking, we're going to perform our final number of the evening. This is selections from La La Land. There is a flute solo. I'll introduce her when we're done, and a tenor solo. And we're going to tune again. The heat in here just wreaks havoc with tuning. Thank Thanks so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming out and for supporting the arts in our school district. One more hand for all the groups that performed tonight. Thank you. Nice job, guys. Have a safe trip home. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, yes. I almost forgot. Thank you. That's a mistake. Flute solo in that song was Ashley Amir. Give her a hand, please. And tenor sax solo was played by Tilly Malone. Give her a hand as well. Thank you. The band, once again, one more hand, please. Thank you. Thanks so much.